Okay, folks, this is game 24 of Jeopardy for the SNES, my original run, and I'm at $886,398. I'm just $13,602 away from $900,000. In the last two games, I reached the maximum allowed. Let's see what happens this game. And we're going to be dealing with these as our 6 categories: American Indians, World Geography, 18th Century America, Music, Historic Names, and finally, Games. Oh, these categories look challenging, but I'm going to make do with them. American Indians 100. Tribe for whom Wyoming's capital is named. Who are the Cheyenne? As I try to add on to my $886,398. I'll take American Indians for 200. Jicarilla, San Carlos, and Mescalero are tribes of this Indian nation. I don't know this one. I'm going to give it to Rob. Oh, he doesn't have a clue. Ha ha. Well, let's see if Sue knows this any better than I do. No, she doesn't. Ha ha. We're looking for the Apache. The Apache. 300, please. American Indians. In 1877, the SNES purse chief said, "I will fight no more forever." These clues are tough. Looking for Chief Joseph. 400. Daily double. I'm just going to wager half. $50. Last major Indian War battle took place at this South Dakota site. What is... I have to think about this very carefully. What is Wounded Knee? That's right. So I'm at $150. American Indians 500. Before whites introduced horses, this animal was the Plains Indians' main beast of burden. I have a hunch, but I'm not 100% sure. Thinking buffalo for some reason. No, it's the dog. Thank God. Okay. Well, at least that category is over and done with. Let's take 18th Century America for 100. Congress authorized the selection of this city's site on July 16th, 1790. And it's Washington, D.C. Oh, yeah. I knew these clues weren't going to be easy, but, yeah. They are what they are. Music 100. Fourth note of the musical scale, it's a long, long way to run. What is fa? Music for 200. Piano style sprung from the blues. It described Bet's Bugle Boy. What is boogie woogie? Music for 300. Tyrolean trick of moving the voice from natural to falsetto. Sue. Yodeling. Oh, yeah. Alright. So Sue now has her first bit of cash, and I only have a little bit of cash at the moment. Games for 100. Mumbly peg is played by throwing this implement. What is a pocket knife? Games for 200. In Monopoly, Atlantic Avenue is yellow and Pacific Avenue is this color. What is green? Yep. Games for 300. In a pinochle deck, each of the 4 suits has this many cards. What is 13? Wrong. Down to $450. I don't have a lot of money at the moment, but we'll see if I can change that. It's 12. I was off by 1. Ah. That's okay. World Geography 100. Ranges within this mountain system include the Bighorn, Teton, and Wasatch. What are the Rockies? Should do well in this category. Oh, I had to put Rocky Mountains. Ah. Now Sue is ahead of me by $50. Yeah, you had to go with the Rocky Mountains, not the Rockies. But at least Rob's out of the hole now. Music for 400. The male voice range lower than tenor and higher than bass. What is baritone? Music for 500, please. Italian for first lady is the leading opera singer in a company. What is prima donna? There we go, up to $1,250. Let's take games for 400, I guess. Board game in which a player could create a prime, a barrier of 6 points which an opponent cannot pass. What is bridge? No. Down to $850. Sue. Correct response is backgammon. Backgammon. Yeah. Well, Sue only trails me by $50, but let's keep going. World Geography 200. The Netherlands Antilles, an equal partner in the Kingdom of the Netherlands, lie in this body of water. What is the Caribbean Sea? Let's go World Geography for 300. Its counties include Clwyd, Gwynedd, and Dyfed. What is Wales? World Geography 400. The island of Cyprus is considered part of this continent. What is Asia? Asia. World Geography 500. Traditional name of southwestern France, Eleanor, mother of Richard the Lionheart, was from there. Rob. Aquitaine, yeah, that was my guess, but oh well. So Rob now has some cash. And we go to the next clip. 18th century America for 200. Even with tax, this beverage, when imported from England, was cheaper than that smuggled from Holland. What is tea? 18th century America for 300. Answer there. Ben Franklin began publishing this the year George Washington was born. What is 1736? No. Don't have a lot of money sitting in front of me, but hopefully that'll change. Oh, began publishing this the year George Washington was born. Oh, I misunderstood the clue. Yeah, it's okay. Keep going. 18th century record for 400. In 1792, on his way to China, American Robert Gray named this Northwest River for his ship. It's the... Oh, he doesn't know. I'm going to say, what is the Columbia River? Because I know that river is in the Northwest. Okay. Let's have a 18th century record for 5. This neighbor, originally annexed as the county of Virginia, became a state itself in 1792. Oh. Kentucky. Oh, well, that was not my guess, so... I was thinking Maryland for some reason, but thank God I didn't buzz in. Historic names, 100. Landing on Leyte in 1944, he said, "I have returned." Who is Douglas MacArthur? General Douglas MacArthur. Historic names, 200. Supposedly descended from a gray wolf, this macho Mongol acquired his famous title in 1206. Who is Genghis Khan? Let's take historic names for 300. In 1869, she said, "Join the Union Girls and together say equal pay for equal work." Who is Susan B. Anthony? Historic names, 400. Reigning from 37 to 41 AD, he thought himself Alexander, Caesar, and God. Sue? Caligula. Caligula. Alright, 2 clues left, Sue. Which one you want? You want historic names or games? Games for 500, alright. Author J.R.R. Tolkien helped inspire Gary Gygax and Dave Arsenault to invent this role-playing game. What is Dungeons and Dragons? Last clue. Sorry. First lady whose cousin Dorothy Dangerous was Patrick Henry's second wife. I'll say who was LBJ, Lady Bird Johnson. And it's wrong. I might have a clue who it could be. It's Martha Washington. Okay. So Sue is up to $1,700, Rob is $900, and I have $2,650. My total's a little bit less than I'd like it to be, but hey, we'll see what happens in Double Jeopardy. And we'll have these as our categories. Hopefully they're easier. Law, police work, parades, actors and roles, business and industry, and finally, dancers. Now, this is more like it. These categories are to my liking, but Rob selects first. Parades for 200. 1988 was the year of this creature, which traditionally leads the annual Chinese New Year parade. What's a dragon? So I'm doing everything I can to get over $900,000. Let's take parades for 400, please. Parades on this day might honor Flora, the Roman goddess of spring, or a country's laborers. Oh, and Rob had the nerve to lock me out. Mayday. Yeah, he's trying to stop me from making it to $900,000, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to get there. Police work, 200. Job held by the Beatles' lovely Rita. What is a meter maid? Let's go back to parades for 600. This had to be stoked up for the performance that traditionally came last in the circus parade. What is a calliope? Parades for 800. For most of its route, the Tournament of Roses parade follows this Pasadena Boulevard. What is Colorado Boulevard? And let's take parades for 1,000.
The answer is
Annual British parade that arose from the need to show mercenary troops which flag to follow. What is chopping the collar? That's going to put me over the $5,000 mark. There we go. Police work for 400.
the answer is
Interpol is headquartered in this capital city. What is Paris? A police work for 600. Daily double. I'm gonna have to bet it all. In Old England, he was Reeve of the Shire. Today is this. What is sheriff? Alright. Police work 800.
the answer is
What SWAT stands for? What is Special Weapons and Tactics? Police work 1,000.
the answer is
It's a dog's life in this branch of the police force. What is the K9? Up to $13,500. Let's go with actors and roles 200.
the answer is
Karen Valentine, Sandra Dee, Sally Field, and Karen Richmond have all played this girl midget, who's Gidget. At this point, I think, yeah, that would put me over 900 grand, but let's get more.
the answer is
Cary Grant played the Mock Turtle in this 1933 fantasy film classic. What is Alice in Wonderland? Let's go. Let's take actors and roles for 6.
the answer is
He was Lindbergh going to Paris and Mr. Smith going to Washington. Who's Jimmy Stewart? Actors and roles 800.
the answer is
Character played by both Diana Ross and Judy Garland in separate movie musicals. Who's Dorothy? Yeah, I'm sitting pretty with over $900,000 currently with this money I have. But let's get more with actors and roles 1,000. The other daily double. I think I'll do it again. He's played Waldo's Uncle Quincy in cartoons and James Dean's dad in Rebel Without a Cause. Who's Jim Backus? $31,000. Business and industry for 200. The Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company's grocery stores are known by this name. What is A&P? Business and industry 400.
the answer is
This company operates a museum of soup tureens in Camden, New Jersey. Oh, and Rob locked me out. Boop. Oh, he doesn't know. Ha ha. What is Campbell's? Business and industry for 600.
the answer is
Though it changed its name from Standard Oil of New Jersey, it's still headquartered there. Rob locked me out again, but he might mess up. Hopefully. No, he got it. Exxon. But it doesn't matter. He and Sue are nowhere close to me. Dancers, 200.
the answer is
He wore his trademark top hat and tails in his very first film, Dancing Lady, with Joan Crawford. Who's Fred Astaire? $400. Dancers.
the answer is
This Broadway hoofer, once a female impersonator, played a Broadway hoofer in Yankee Doodle Dandy. Who's James Cagney? Dancers 600. Over $32,000 at the moment.
the answer is
This 1983 film focused on a steelworker named Alex who wanted to be a ballerina. What is Flashdance? The answer is 800.
The answer is
Donna McKechnie, Carol Bishop, and Sammy Williams all won Tony Awards for playing dancers in this musical. What is the chorus line? Dancers for a Grand.
the answer is
Though born in Bombay, Juliet Prowse grew up in this country. What is South Africa? I'm about to have over $34,000. Alright, let's go back to a business and industry for 800.
the answer is
This city's Con Edison has the highest residential electric rates in the U.S. What is New York? New York City. Business and industry 1000.
the answer is
America's fourth largest foundation derives from the will of this bandage maker. Who's Johnson? Law for 200.
the answer is
An attorney named Schuster probably inspired this nickname for a dishonest lawyer. Rob. A shyster. Shyster. Alright. 400.
the answer is
Justice is incidental to law and order, said this former FBI chief. Who is J. Edgar Hoover? $600.
the answer is
Civil law in France and Louisiana is based on his code. Who's Napoleon? Look at all this money I'm piling up. 800.
the answer is
Riparian rights pertain to the use of this substance. What is water? Now the last clue.
the answer is
Last name of the learned judge who sat on the federal bench longer than any other. And Rob locked me out. But it doesn't matter because this game is locked. Oh! He doesn't know! Rob, you might as well throw in the towel. What is hand? So I have 39,200, Sue 1,700, Rob 700. There is no way I can be caught. So I'm guaranteed a 25th game, and in game 25, we could break $1 million. Let's find out. The final Jeopardy category is the movies. Am I feeling gutsy? Yep. Guinness says this fairy tale has been the subject of more movies than any other. What is Cinderella? And I'm about to have $78,400. Putting me now, in 24 games, $964,798. I'm only $35,202 from breaking $1 million.
final Jeopardy answer is
Is it Cinderella? You better believe it. Whew. I have won $78,400 this game. And again, I have a 24 game winnings total of $964,798. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this game. We will do that 25th game right after this. We'll see if I break $1 million or not. We'll be right back.